Good afternoon from the charming city of Taitung, Taiwan. This afternoon, I'm taking you on a self-guided walk along the Taitung Old Railway Corridor. Taitung may be known for its coastal beauty and the laid-back vibes. But if you want to dig a little deeper into the heart of the city, the Old Railway Corridor is where the magic happens. The tracks that once carried sugarcane and passengers now serve up a much slower kind of travel, on foot or by bicycle. While cycling is an option and tempting with the breeze in your face, I found walking to be the better choice, especially if you're the kind who likes to pause and take photos. The path can get a little narrow in spots, and with cyclists sharing space with pedestrians, a leisurely walk just feels easier and a bit more zen. I split my walk into 5 sections, starting at the quiet western end near Mar'25 Hotel and making my way toward the Taiwan Music Village. Let's begin. Starting near Mar'25 Hotel, you're immediately greeted by open skies, the scent of farmland, and a calm only found on the edge of town. Getting here was easy. I took a local bus from my accommodation, Wanna Travel B&B, and hopped off near Mar'25 Hotel. From the hotel, it's just a short walk to the trailhead, marked by a few signs and a lot of quiet. What's fascinating about this stretch is how the city's history meets its rural roots. The former railway line, once busy with goods and people, is now a peaceful greenbelt. You can still spot traces of its past. The metal lines on the old trackbed, the slightly raised surface where rails once lay, and the neat row of trees lining either side like sentinels of a forgotten era. As you stroll toward Eastern Highway 49, the landscape unfolds in soft, earthy tones. Fields on either side give way to tall grass, wild shrubs, and cultivated patches. This part of the trail is also known for the occasional wild boar sighting. There's a sign warning about them, but don't worry, they're not looking for a fight. Just keep your cool, don't make sudden moves, and they'll leave you alone. By the end of this rural segment, I turned around and headed back towards the city and back in time, as the path started to reveal even more layers of Taitung's railway past. About 6 minutes walk from the Nanhui Road intersection, I reached the rear entrance of the Taitung Sugar Factory Cultural and Creative Park. Once a bustling sugar plant, it's now a heritage site with over a century of history. Back in 1917, the factory, then known as Taitung Sugar Company Limited, recruited 1,300 Japanese workers to lay 762mm narrow-gauge tracks and operate 5-cent sugarcane trolleys. These trains carried cane from field to crusher. Sugar production stopped in 1966, and the once busy tracks, locomotives, and wagons fell silent. The factory was designated a historical building in 2004 and gradually transformed into a creative hub. The park now features small shops and cafes, which is a great spot to pause. I had a refreshing sugarcane drink at a cozy cafe called Taitung Old Railway, run by 2 warm, welcoming ladies. Just 260 meters away from the sugar factory, I stumbled upon a ghostly relic, Malan Station, built in 1922. Once a key freight stop for the nearby sugar factory and CPC oil depot, this train station fell into disuse when both switched away from rail. The original wooden station was replaced by a cement structure during the East Line's expansion. Today, the platform remains, and it is a favorite among photographers. Crisscross marble tiles, vintage lampposts, and light boxes still stand, quietly marking a chapter of Taitung's railway history. As you cross the Beinan River, the scenery shifts. you're officially back in the city, but the trail still holds on to its easy charm. This stretch is where things start to get interesting. A blend of old railway remnants, community creativity, and a dash of soul. First, you'll notice the art installations. They're simple but meaningful, murals, sculptures, and repurposed railway parts turned into benches and signs. Many were made by local artists, giving this space a lived-in, slightly quirky feel. It's like the tracks never left. It just took on a second life. This is also where you'll start seeing more cafés and shops tucked along the trail. If you're thirsty, grab a cold drink or a local snack before continuing. Crossbow Eye Road, and suddenly the old railway corridor transforms into a buzzing little hub of culture. This is the Tie Hua Music Village area, arguably the most vibrant part of the trail. At night, it's lit up with fairy lights and filled with live music. During the day, however, the place seems deserted even for a Friday afternoon. The old Taitung Railway Station building now serves as a centerpiece, blending nostalgia with new life. On weekends in summer, there is a farmer's market or craft stalls popping up here, selling everything from handmade jewelry to organic jam. Look out for the train carriages parked permanently on the side. They have been turned into art spaces and info centers. And so the old tracks come to an end, but the journey never really does. What was once a path for locomotives is now a trail for footsteps, stories, and everyday moments. Walking the old railway corridor in Taitung isn't just about seeing the sights. It's about feeling the rhythm of a place that knows how to remember and how to reinvent. Thanks for coming along on this slow walk through time. Until the next trail, take care and keep wandering.